Hey, welcome back. This is the Ernest P YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, I'm a mechanic, and this is my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to provide entertaining content for everybody, trying to grow the channel. So if this is your first time here or you haven't already, please subscribe. Go ahead and like this video if you want to. And what we'll be doing today is another episode of What is Mechanic Steve Doing? Mechanic Steve's an awesome guy from China, and he works on big trucks, diesel equipment mostly, and he puts music over his videos. So I like to go through as a mechanic and express what I think he's doing in his videos. So I may not be 100% right all the time. I also don't know as much as everybody out there. So there's obviously people who know more than I do. If you have something you want to say or something that you notice as well, leave it in the comments down below. And we'll talk about that. I try and answer all the comments. If this is your first time here, again, stick around. There's going to be lots more of these videos to come. I'm sure there's some here on the side that's from our channel as well. So check those out. And we'll jump right into this video of what's Mechanic Steve doing this time. Alright, so here we got Mechanic Steve using his puller. Looks like he's pulling that sleeve again out of that motor. So the sleeves, they go in that diesel motor, and essentially you can just pull the whole sleeve out and put it back in to get a new clean surface in your cylinder when you're rebuilding the motor. So that's what he's doing there. It's either a brake line there, it looks like a fuel line. If he gets a mouthful of that, oh man. Okay, so yeah, he's got it pinched off so it doesn't go back down, and that's a fuel line. It's a clear fuel line, so I don't know why he got a mouthful of that again. It's so gross. This stuff's gotta burn. So here you got Mechanic Steve pulling those pistons out of a motor. He's using those gears from the flywheel kind of as pullers, because the pistons in a diesel motor, some of them, they have a little recessed portion in the top for the combustion, and you can grab in there and pull them out. It helps. So yeah, here he's got a big old drive shaft, and those things are heavy, but it looks like he's got some friends to help him. He's putting that bolt up through that hole, and his friend's gonna put the nut on the top. Again, just a heavy drive shaft. So okay, this is cool. So Steve, they're hard workers, but they always put clips of them eating in there, which I appreciate. You know, I've said it before, you work hard to eat hard. So but this thing he's eating particularly, I don't know what it is. If you do know what it is, leave it in the comments down below. But it looks very interesting. Okay. Now they say dirty hands is a sign of clean money, but yeah, it's a lot of money there. I don't know how much it's worth in American dollars, but I've seen them get paid before in their little envelopes. Their stacks of cash were about that big, so it's obviously a lot of money. Steve's an awesome guy. So yeah, so it looks like he does a little bit of everything. I've noticed before as well that they'll put, you know, normal motors in normal cars, and they'll also work on tractors as well as semis. So here it looks like they're doing a motor swap in Chevy SUV. I'm not sure which one. Chevy Eclipse maybe, but yeah, obviously doing a motor swap for that one. Yeah, this is cool. He's gonna fill up that radiator, I'm sure. Looks like he's sitting right on it. Yep. But he always, well, not always, but I've seen him before take a swig out of that big old 55-gallon drum. I mean, the 5-gallon drum, obviously not 55. Okay, that's the head to a motor. Just a flat head. It looks like a diesel motor, probably a 4-cylinder. And yeah, you can see how he's moving his way around that cylinder head when he's bolting it down, and then he's using his torque wrench there. You just got to get it really tight. Okay, these are cylinder sleeves. We saw him pull one out, and here's those sleeves, putting them back in. Those ones obviously don't have to be pressed back in. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that green stuff on there is a form of Loctite. So when you put it in there, it hardens up and it becomes very hard to pull out later. Okay, so those are pistons he's putting in that 4-cylinder, and that little tool he's using there is to compress the rings, because there's rings on a piston, and like you can kind of see there, they stick out further, so that tool holds those down so you can put the piston all the way in. And he's doing that here. This is probably that motor that he just re-sleeved, and they're going to put those pistons back in, probably with new rings and new bearings. So yeah, so that's it for Mechanic Steve and his new video. Tons of respect for Mechanic Steve. Appreciate what he's doing. Again, I hope to just gain interest in Mechanic Steve as much as I do provide entertaining content for you guys. So we'll be doing some projects here on the channel. We've got the ball rolling on a couple of things that are pretty exciting. So if this is your first time here, again, please subscribe and come back and check out these projects that we're going to have going on, as well as you know, informational videos for people who are interested in knowing what mechanics and cars are doing out there in the world. So thanks again for watching. As always, have a good day and peace out.